Gay SA Radio, where you are family. My name is Hendrik, and we are talking Mr. Gay World 2018, as well as the Pink Luri Mardi Gras. Now, one of the challenges always when attending an event like this is the transport. So I have some good news for you. South Africa's low-cost airline carrier, Mango, is on board as a sponsor. And I spoke to the marketing manager about why and how the sponsorship works. We met recently at a hotel in Johannesburg, and this is the conversation we had.
My name is Benediction Zubani. I look after the brand Mango. I've joined Mango in September last year.
So why has Mango decided to support and sponsor the Mr. Gay World 2018?
I'll tell you what, when I was developing my strategy, looking at beyond just a year, I realized that I needed a very credible platform, and Mr. Gay World gave me that platform. I think why, to be more precise, it was important, but because it aligned very well with my strategic objectives, and also from where I'm seated, this created a platform for me to create that awareness within the LGBT community, as well as helping other communities to regain some of their tourist attraction propositions, as well as this is after the devastating fires, of course.
So what does your sponsorship entail?
Listen, besides just return ticket, we make sure that we safely commute Mr. Gay and Pink Luri contestants up in the sky. And we also make sure that besides the return ticket, we create that exciting travel experience. So once you're up there in the sky, we're quite confident that with the kind of service that we're providing to you, so we're making sure that experiential journey is realized from your perspective.
You're saying that you're giving back to the community in a way. So what benefit is there for your company in doing that?
Well, personally, I feel that we've been a responsible brand, both from a resource benefit as well as uplifting the communities we're operating in. I mean, this is demonstrated by our hearts within our brand proposition. I mean, for where I'm seated, we enhance that credibility as well as assisting in stabilizing social and economic environments. And the other aspect is to make sure that we empower communities by means of taking the time to help them to become self-sustainable. For example, we also have other projects like the vegetable garden that we're busy with.
So Mango has now sponsored the Pink Luri, and it's hosting Mr. Gay World for the second time. So this partnership must work for both you and the festival. Why is that?
Well, Pink Luri Foundation has done a tremendous job in supporting communities in all areas by means of creating awareness, hosting educational programs. We couldn't miss out on this, on being part of this such a great cause. And we also want everyone to feel at home with Mango, no matter what personal preferences they might choose.
So let's talk a little bit about Mango itself, a bit of the history of the company. When did it start?
Well, Mango started being first in the air in October 2006. And since then, we've been in the sky for over 11 years. I mean, just last year, we were celebrating 11 years of our existence in the sky.
And Mango, of course, is a low-cost airline. Why was it started like that?
Well, fundamentally, we provide quality, affordable flying experience. Because, I mean, we wanted to give more to South Africans and also the opportunity for those that didn't fly before. So we give them the opportunity to fly. And this is also why we've incorporated various payment methods. I mean, you've got Edcon as another distribution channel that we are partnering with, which you can fly now and pay later. Also within the ShopRite and Pick n Pay retail propositions. So we create that convenient flying for all South Africans.
And the brand obviously is very important. So where are you taking the brand in the next 5 years?
Hendrik, let me just pause there and just take you through our brand personality. I mean, if you look at what we espouse, we are a passionate, adventurous, as well as a youthful and energetic brand. Certainly this keeps us relevant in the sky, where we always dictate our own pace and trajectory. You know, I must indicate that we like to think that we are unique, and that is amplified as well as by the talkability that we have in the market space. Mango will certainly breach the gap of where we've got numerous unflown guests or passengers within our space. So that on its own, we create that memorable, enjoyable experience. And as I said, we maximize our touch points. And lastly, we want to invest in the branded content so that we get our communities to be engaged, both from a digital perspective as well as amplifying, as I said, the talkability.
And what is your role there? What do you do?
Listen, in a nutshell, when you look at the brand Mango in the Sky, this is me. This is me who makes that happen. I think, in a nutshell, my role is to keep the glue that holds the brand Mango together. You know, I create that propensity for people to transact with the brand Mango.
And what is an average day like for you?
That's a very, very tricky
You probably
question.
fly all over the country, don't
That's
you?
a very, very tricky question. I think my biggest daily focus is actually watching and trying to combat competitive activity with a view of retaining our sustainable competitive advantage. I mean, over and above that, I monitor and marshal our engagement within the social media space. Also, amongst others, I prepare a narrative for Exco to engage on a day-to-day basis. I do also interact with our partners, our agencies, from a marketing strategy creation as well as execution. Beyond anything, I forge partnerships and I make sure that I expand the reach for brand Mango.
And obviously, congratulations in being part of Pink Luri and Mr. Gay World. I think it's such a great thing. Are there any other projects that the airline is involved in?
You know, we are a low cost. We have to be very prudent in how we invest on our value adds. And amongst others, we are currently working on a very special project. I mean, you're quite aware that this year the country is celebrating Nelson Mandela's legacy and the centenary. We're part of that. And in particular, if you'll see on the 18th of July, we've got a full activation plan to make sure that we fully optimize that opportunity for us. We also are involved in multiple CSI initiatives. I mean, amongst others, we do career days, and where we expose the youth to career in aviation. I mean, to certain youth, that's still a myth. So we're making sure that we expand our wings, and also we intend to collaborate with our World TB Day. On the 24th of March, there's a World TB Awareness initiative, so we want to also to be part of that. Over and above that, I think the list is not exhaustive, but and that's why we have partnered with Pink Luri and Mr. Gay SA World, and we see this as a noble cause as Mango Airlines.
Well, on behalf of the LGBTQ plus community, thank you very much for the support. I think it's such a valuable brand, and it's it stands out, and seeing that it's really involved in the community in so many ways is so heartening. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Gay World takes place in Knysna and coincides with the Pink Luri Mardi Gras and Arts Festival. So the dates that you've got to keep open for these events are between the 20th and the 27th of May. And if you want to book tickets, you can get them at webtickets.co.za. For more information, you can go to the websites mrgayworld.com and pinklurifoundation.com. I'm Hendrik for Gay SA Radio, the official media partner to both the Pink Luri Mardi Gras and Arts Festival as well as Mr. Gay World 2018.